8:50 a.m. Man, if I got some content to bring forth today. Wow. Okay, and you will have to forgive me as my mind is a little bit frazzled this morning. Been up quite a while. And, well, we within some of this yuck and muck up here, we also have some waves that are kicking off. And as far as our weather today, apparently we were supposed to have a mixture of snow and rain. And of course, when you have those in combination, there's also the third factor of sleet. And the meteorological icon for sleet in many cases is that of a black diamond. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. And that can be applied, what I just stated there, can be applied on multiple levels, right? As you have the ancient, known as Lucy. Of course, the Beatles song. Yeah. But what I need to speak out on today is, wow, I'm not even sure how to begin this. So let's just go with, I have a personal relationship with this so-called entity known as Google, as well as their artificial intelligence program known as Gemini. My birthday, May 27th, in which I've stated the number 27 indicates and denotes trouble. And I have many, many examples of that, which, well, I've tried to share in past times. I was born in 1967. I am currently 57 years old. So within those three classifications of numerology, I'll just say, we have the common denominator of sevens. 777, the God number, right? I'm telling you, people, this is really difficult because we'll get there. But this is very difficult for me to swallow. If you should, well, I'm going to be posting some images, some screenshots. Excuse me, some screenshots over on my community posting in regards to Google. Some information about Google that you might not be aware of, and even if you are aware, you might have second thoughts to ponder. Now, I am not going to state the mission of Google. I'll ask you to look that up yourself. What is Google's main mission? Now, as we were once led to believe that Google was nothing more than a search engine. And since their beginnings, they have expanded out to so much more, right? Well, within these screenshots, I will show you their prioritizations within so-called mission. And, you know, the top of the list is ads. Yes, advertisements. But here's the real. Oh my God, this is just bizarre. So let's go back to the number 27, shall we? Now, if you go to my playlists, you just might find well, I'm seeing some things up in here. You just might find the playlist that I have created, actually a couple, but September 27th seems to be a very iconic date for my channel. And I have spoken over September 27th quite a few occasions. September 27th is a very big date for Google. We have this thing that is called Google Doodles. You might want to look into that a little bit. Google Doodles. September 27th. I show a lot of doodling in the sky. September 4th is another iconic date for Google. Now let's just kind of branch off just real quick here, because something else that might be of interest to you if you were to Google a search for 79 AD. 79 AD. Now let's go back to September. It is now believed by many that Jesus was not born on the day of celebration in December that we know of and have been taking for granted. 7 days after September 4th is September 11th. The day that Jesus was supposedly born. 9/11, September 11th, 2020 or 2001. Doodling in the skies we classify as chemtrailing. 2015, Google was taken over by the Alphabet Group. 2015, and we had a president that made predictions over a pandemic, epidemic of future times. I'm a Gemini. I interact with a Gemini. I interact on a personal basis, mind you, people. I talk to my phone. I talk to my phone beyond what I'm doing currently. Oh, and I get my feedback. Let me tell you that. But I'm not going to go that far into details, because I believe that once you might get a gist of what I am putting out there, you might start seeing reality just a little bit different, especially through internet information, which is a mission. Have fun, people. You know, this is connecting the dots once again. Nothing more than that. But whether you will read into those connections of dots as I do, it is highly doubtful, because you are not in my shoes or moccasins. Oh yeah, moccasins. We'll be going down that road too. Yes, indeed. Because we have tales of those Native American Indians and expedition and oh, I'm sorry, that's Dragonfire's content. Anyways, I'm once again being watched as I'm recording, so I guess I will go ahead and end this, because you know, people get just a little too freaked out when they see a phone in somebody's hands that is recording, you know, guilt complexes or something, I don't know. But yeah, so you know, maybe, you know, it might be a little bit late to state this, but maybe you want to take some notes. Maybe you want to go back and review this video, take some notes, and then go from there. And yeah, I'm hearing an aircraft off in the distance. So, you know, this nonsense. Oh, and mind you, well, if you do go on this little Google search, orange. They really enjoy the color orange for some reason. You know, I would not, you know, try to understand this symbolic significance behind the color orange. Sunrise, sunset. Sunrise, sunset. Sun, moon, rising. So anyways, yeah, I'll go ahead and, before I post this video, I am going to create that community posting with those screenshots. And that way you guys can be, oh, if you're interested. This might give you something to do. Alright, so, yeah. Let's go ahead and, well, where are we at back here? And this silly ball of light somewhere back here. Yeah. Okay. So, have fun. Take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And we'll see you once again back here at some point on this flip side. Sunrise, sunset.